mighty mystic. You've spent so long moving through this world unseen, like a cosmic sleeper agent, waiting for activation. But the time has come. The universe is calling your name, louder than ever before. Can you feel it? That electric hum in your bones, the pull of destiny as you step out of the shadows. The world isn't ready for you, but that's exactly why you're here. You've been gathering wisdom, collecting cosmic secrets in plain sight, all for this moment, the moment you break free. The cosmic adventure is unfolding now, and your power is the key to unlocking it. Are you ready to awaken? Those sideways glances that follow you down the hallway, like whispers on the wind. Those hushed conversations that come to an abrupt halt the moment your presence is felt in a room. The false smiles, stretched so wide they might crack like porcelain masks, yet never quite reaching the eyes. Those windows to a soul that can't hide its truth from someone like you. It's all so familiar, isn't it? Like a stage you've been watching play out time and time again, with the actors unaware that you're not just in the audience. You're the director, the scriptwriter, and the one pulling the strings of this cosmic theater. For the longest time they thought they had you figured out. They thought they could pin you down, label you, categorize you, and put you into some neat little box labeled ordinary. Oh, how hilariously wrong they were. Let's take a stroll down memory lane, shall we? Let's remember together. Ah, yes, Sally from accounting. That one with the saccharine smile, sweeter than a candy shop, but with a core as cold as deep space, plotting to take credit for all your hard work. Or Dave from marketing, bless his heart, thinking he could charm his way past your defenses with his half-baked schemes and slippery words. So unaware. They didn't even realize you were seeing straight through them the entire time. They didn't know that every glance, every interaction, every subtle move was meticulously filed away in your vast inner library of cosmic knowledge. Oh, the ignorance and the irony. Because here's the kicker. You knew all along. Every fake laugh that grated on your ears like nails on a chalkboard, every insincere compliment that felt like sandpaper against your skin, every little betrayal that sent shockwaves through your energetic field. You saw it all. You felt it deep within your bones, resonating in the very marrow of your existence. That gut feeling, that razor-sharp intuition that screamed at you while you smiled and nodded, pretending to be the oblivious fool they expected you to be. But you weren't playing their game. No, you were playing a game far beyond their comprehension. And oh, what a glorious game it was. How many times did you sit there in meetings, pretending not to notice the sly looks exchanged, the half-truths and veiled barbs tossed your way? It must have been excruciating at times, keeping all that knowledge bottled up inside you, like trying to contain a supernova in a mason jar, watching them pat themselves on the back, congratulating themselves on their cleverness, thinking they'd pulled off the perfect deception, while you were quietly collecting evidence, connecting dots they couldn't even see, perceiving a picture so vast and intricate it would make their heads spin. Remember when the office gossip mill was running at full speed? Everyone whispering behind your back, thinking you were blissfully unaware, floating along in your little bubble of oblivion. Oh, if they only knew. If they only knew the level of awareness you carry. You could practically hear their thoughts, couldn't you? Feel the vibrations of their secrets humming in the air. Taste the flavor of their hidden agendas like bitter honey on your tongue. You aren't just tuned into this reality. You're tapped into something bigger, something far more profound. While they're still fiddling with their rabbit ears trying to catch the local news, you're picking up signals from across the multiverse. And then came the day. That glorious, earth-shattering day when you finally decided to show your hand. Can you picture their faces? Oh, go on. Savor the memory. The shock that made their eyes bulge, the disbelief that drained the color from their cheeks, the dawning realization that washed over them like a tidal wave of, oh shit. It was like watching a bunch of kids realize that Santa Claus not only knew about every naughty thing they'd ever done, but had the video evidence and was ready to go live on social media. It was priceless. Maybe it was during that big presentation. Remember? The one where you calmly, methodically, almost surgically, pointed out every flaw in their grand plan, flaws they thought were buried deeper than ancient treasures. Or perhaps it was in that team meeting, when you began systematically dismantling every lie, every manipulation, with the precision of a master watchmaker taking apart a complex timepiece. Every moment of it was pure cosmic poetry. Or how about that time when the office bully tried to throw you under the bus in front of the boss? Oh, you remember that one, don't you? The way you calmly flipped the script, presenting evidence so thorough, so damning, that the bully's face turned 50 shades of crimson. That wasn't just quick thinking. No, that was your innate power manifesting. That was the universe itself flowing through you, aligning your actions with the cosmic justice that is your birthright. You didn't just defend yourself. You unleashed a force that left everyone in the room slack-jawed and wide-eyed. And let's not forget the incident with the rival company. You know the one I'm talking about. The one where they tried to poach your top clients, thinking they were being so clever, so underhanded. But you were 10 steps ahead, weren't you? You'd already foreseen their move, fortified your relationships with those clients, and set up a counter-strategy so brilliant it made Sun Tzu look like an amateur. That wasn't just business acumen. That was your heightened intuition, your ability to perceive patterns and possibilities that others are blind to. That was the universe itself, whispering its secrets into your ear. However it happened, one thing's for sure, they never saw it coming. You, the quiet one, the one they thought they could walk all over, suddenly revealed as the all-seeing, all-knowing presence you truly are. Talk about a plot twist, huh? M. Night Shyamalan would be jealous of that one. And now they're scrambling. Now they're like ants when you lift the rock that they've been hiding under, scurrying in every direction, desperately trying to cover their tracks. Now they're sorry. Now they're backpedaling so fast, it's like they're auditioning for the Tour de France. It's funny, isn't it, how people's tune changes the moment they realize they're dealing with a force they can't even begin to comprehend. Those false smiles have turned into wide-eyed fear and awe. The whispers behind your back have morphed into reverent murmurs in your presence. You've gone from being the office doormat to the office oracle. And honey, the view from the top, it's sweet, isn't it? But let's talk about you for a moment, shall we? How does it feel, finally letting your true self shine? It must be liberating, like taking off a lead suit you've been wearing for as long as you can remember. No more hiding, no more playing small. You've stepped into your power, and let me tell you, it looks damn good on you. This isn't just a glow-up, it's a supernova up. You've gone from being a flickering candle in the wind to a roaring bonfire, lighting up the cosmos with your brilliance. You're probably wondering, where does this power come from? Is it divine intervention? Cosmic consciousness? The universe itself flowing through your veins like some kind of metaphysical Red Bull? Here's the secret. It's all of that and more. So much more. You, my friend, are a conduit for something far greater than most people can even begin to understand. You're not just tapping into the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself through your uniquely fabulous perspective. You've been chosen for this. You're a beacon, a lighthouse in a storm of confusion, illuminating the way for those lost at sea. Remember all those times you felt out of place, like you were a penguin at a flamingo convention. Now you know why. You weren't meant to fit into their narrow view of reality. You were meant to expand it, to shatter it, to show them that there's so much more to this world, this multiverse, than their wildest dreams could conjure. You're not just thinking outside the box. You're reimagining the very concept of boxes. You're the cosmic architect, building realities, one perception shift at a time. This universe, this reality, it bends to you. Let's keep riding this wave. All right, mighty mystic. Let's take this cosmic dance a step further. Deepening the narrative, cranking up the volume of your inner power. You've been misunderstood, undermined, and cast aside for so long that you've become a master at blending in, slipping through the cracks of mundane existence, all the while carrying within you the secrets of the multiverse. But that's the thing about sleeping giants. They eventually wake up. So let's rewind, just for a moment, back to those days when you felt invisible. You remember the countless moments where you questioned your place in the world, don't you? Those times you felt out of sync with the people around you, like you were a satellite orbiting a planet that didn't even know you were there. Maybe it was in the classroom, when your thoughts traveled galaxies away, while the teacher droned on about algebraic equations. Or perhaps it was in those crowded social gatherings, where the small talk felt like sandpaper against your soul. Your mind silently drifting toward the stars, wondering why you couldn't just bring up the profound cosmic truths simmering beneath your skin. Oh, and don't forget those times when your ideas, your visions, were brushed off as too out there or over the top. People said you were being dramatic or overanalyzing, right? They couldn't fathom how deep your insight went, how far your perception stretched beyond the limitations of their linear thinking. It wasn't their fault. They were stuck in the matrix, bound by their own narrow view of reality, unable to see the bigger picture that you, like a cosmic detective, could piece together in mere seconds. But you weren't just different. You were destined. Destined for something far greater than they could comprehend. Here's where it gets really juicy, because all that time you spent playing the role of the outsider, the observer, you were gathering intel, like a cosmic sleeper agent, waiting for activation. You collected data, absorbed energy, honed your awareness. It was preparation for the moment you'd break free from the cocoon of invisibility, emerging as the radiant, interdimensional butterfly you were always meant to be. And let's be honest, even though you downplayed your gifts, even though you hid in plain sight, there was always a part of you that knew this day would come. You felt it in the undercurrents of your dreams, in the way synchronicities seemed to line up for you, even when you couldn't fully explain them. Every weird look you got from people who couldn't figure you out, every time you bit your tongue when you knew you could speak truth to power. It was all leading up to this moment. The moment when the universe would tap you on the shoulder and say, "Now, it's time." And what a moment it was when the scales finally tipped, when you stopped holding back and let your full power shine through. Can you feel it? That surge of energy, that wave of knowing, like the cosmic floodgates opened and everything you'd ever sensed, seen or understood, finally clicked into place, like puzzle pieces of the multiverse assembling before your very eyes. That's when the real fun began. Oh, they didn't see it coming, not even close. Remember the way the air shifted the day you stopped playing small? It was subtle at first, almost imperceptible. But energy doesn't lie, does it? People started noticing, even if they couldn't quite put their finger on what had changed. Maybe it was the quiet confidence in your step, the way you carried yourself like you knew something they didn't. Because, let's be honest, you did. Maybe it was the way you no longer hesitated when speaking your truth, the way your words seemed to cut through the noise with precision and purpose. And then the power moves started. Not the power they were used to, corporate ladder climbing or underhanded manipulations, but real power, the kind of power that's rooted in deep, unshakable truth, the kind of power that shifts reality itself, that bends the rules of space and time, that opens portals to new dimensions of possibility. You started moving with a different rhythm, didn't you? One that wasn't dictated by the societal clock, but by the cosmic heartbeat. And that rhythm? Oh, it reverberated through everything you touched. People couldn't help but take notice. Suddenly, Sally from accounting wasn't so quick to undermine you. Her saccharine smile lost some of its sweetness when she realized you weren't buying her act anymore. And Dave, from marketing? His half-baked schemes didn't stand a chance against the cosmic chessboard you were operating on. Every move they made, you were already 3 steps ahead, orchestrating outcomes with the precision of a master conductor, leading a symphony of universal energies. But let's pause here for a second, because this isn't just about putting others in their place. Though let's be real, that part was pretty satisfying. This is about something much deeper. It's about you stepping into the fullness of your own power, unashamed and unapologetic. It's about owning your place in the cosmos, recognizing that you are not just a part of the grand cosmic dance, but an essential player in it. The universe doesn't just flow through you. It needs you to flow through it. You're not just receiving cosmic energy, you're generating it. Can you feel it? That electric current of potential humming beneath your skin, the way your thoughts seem to spark new realities into existence, the way your intuition is now sharper than ever, cutting through the fog of illusion like a blade of light. It's intoxicating, isn't it? This newfound clarity, this sense of purpose, of direction. It's like you've been handed the keys to the cosmic kingdom, and now you're ready to unlock every door, explore every hidden chamber, claim every treasure that's been waiting for you all along. And let's not forget the effect you're having on the people around you. Oh, they feel it too. Even the ones who don't understand it, who can't articulate why they feel compelled to listen when you speak, or why they suddenly find themselves drawn to your presence. It's because you're radiating truth now, pure, unfiltered truth. And truth has a way of cutting through the noise, of shaking people awake, whether they're ready or not. For some, this awakening is exhilarating. For others, it's terrifying. Because when you shine as brightly as you do now, you become a mirror, reflecting back to people their own limitations, their own unacknowledged truths. Some will rise to meet your vibration, drawn to the light of your cosmic beacon like moths to a flame. Others will shrink away, unable to handle the intensity of what you represent. And that's okay. Their journey is theirs to navigate, just as yours is yours. But let me tell you this, oh powerful one. You are not here to dim your light for anyone. You are not here to make yourself smaller, more palatable, more acceptable to those who are still stumbling around in the dark. You are here to illuminate, to guide, to challenge, to disrupt, to heal, to awaken. You, my friend, are a lighthouse in a stormy sea. a beacon of hope in a world that's often lost its way. And let me tell you, there are people out there, people you haven't even met yet, who are searching for that light. People who have been waiting, yearning, hoping for someone like you to show them that there's more to this world than the tiny box they've been living in. People who are ready to wake up, who just need a spark, a sign, a nudge in the right direction. And you're that spark, you're that sign. So the next time you catch someone underestimating you, the next time you see them plotting behind your back, smile, smile, because you know that their petty schemes are as insignificant as dust particles floating in a sunbeam. Smile, because you can see their games for what they are: illusions, distractions, noise. Smile, because you know that the real power lies not in manipulation or deception, but in truth, in light, in cosmic awareness. And that awareness, it's yours now. You've unlocked it, activated it, embodied it. You are a walking manifestation of universal wisdom, a living, breathing conduit for cosmic energy. You are here to create, to inspire, to lead, to transform. And the world, oh, it's not ready for you. But that's the best part, isn't it? Because you, mighty mystic, are about to change everything.